Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm your host, Vox. Hopefully, y'all are having a great day. Or, I guess, night for some of you guys. It's night over here. So, either way, hopefully, you are having a great insert time period here. If you're new to the channel, like, sub, share, follow. All that stuff helps the channel grow. And give me a second to make some adjustments to the sound ratios and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that stuff. Helps the channel grow one tally at a time. And for all of you returning viewers, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to come see me. Anyway, it's Halloween-ish time. The whole month of October is Halloween for me. Um, yeah, I really love spooky season, so prepare to bear with it. If you don't like horror games, sorry, don't know what to tell you. If you were looking for RuneScape, you're just going to have to wait a little bit. I promise we'll get back to it after October is over. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get on into this shortly, so stand by. Today's game starting is going to be Amnesia Dark Descent. I know it is a little played out. I know it is a little old. But I have never really played it, so yeah. I think I have 6 hours on Steam, but I'm pretty sure that I just sat at a menu and didn't get to do anything, so. You are actually first. Welcome, Unglue. How are you doing today? Or I guess tonight. Also, yeah, there might be some issues with the thing as I'm trying to like figure some of this out. So, bear with me while I try and get all of this set up. Whenever I change themes, it does it every time, so. Alright, let me just make sure this pops up. Okay, perfect. I can leave that on my phone and I should be able to still talk with everybody here. Wonderful. Alright, enter name of profile. Azanovox. Yeah, this is my first time playing through this game, like, ever. So, I don't know shit aside from it's supposedly like what started off a lot of the big horror game crazes. Enemies will spot you more easily. Tinderbox and oil are harder to come by. Autosave is disabled, and saving your game costs tinderboxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. Alright, let's start on normal. As much as I'd love, I don't know shit about the game, so. Alright, let's get into it. Also, if the sounds are too loud either way, please let me know if, like, the volume is too loud.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Daniel London Mayfair. Sounds simple enough to remember.
love that. Oh, that surround sound is wonderful. Oh. That surround sound is something. Follow the liquid trail, find its source. Okay. Why is my camera all tilted? Used to light candles on a light source. Current number of tinder boxes is shown in your inventory. At tab. Sanity, crystal clear. Health, all good. Oh, I can't say I like that. Left mouse in order to move stuff. Okay. Alright, the fact that it gives me the option to hide, I can't say I'm very happy about that. That means big chasey things. Probably. Whoa, listen. Stop tilting. Jesus Christ, I'm drunk. Hitting the absence a little too hard. That shouldn't be moving. The expanding hallways. You guys know from my playthrough in Skyrim that I love expanding hallways and shrinking hallways as a thing. That doesn't look inviting. That does not look inviting. No thanks. Turn on lights and environments uses. Yeah, that seems pretty obvious when I saw the whole, you know, sanity thing here. Okay, so crucifixions, got it. There definitely was more. Old archives. There's name, his voice was steadily rising. Oh, am I really doing this? The young boy thought as he struck his victim with the rock. Huh. I assume these roaches are part of this big thing. This problem here. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Okay. Man, I must be doing a bad job already. I must be doing a fucking horrific job here. Is this oil? Lantern oil drains when lamps. Double click on the oil in. Ah, I see. Press F to turn on.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong.
Jesus Christ.
He will be
About to be
no
a
match
murderer,
for
I
you.
guess.
One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Can I, like, take this candle with me? super useful. I wouldn't have seen that at all. Wouldn't have seen any of those. Look around real quick. I don't want to burn through my oil, so. Anything I can do to really conserve oil is good. Okay, it won't budge. Wonderful. Sit here for a second. Well, we gotta find a way down somewhere. I just don't know how. Or where I'm supposed to go. Some broken glass. Oh. Okay. Just one of those of Constantinople. Oh, okay.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
But let's keep it on me just in case something happens. Alright, let's just check down here. This is crazy over the many, like, years this thing has been out that I have never played this. And I know people that like think it's crazy, but like, I don't know. I like horror and everything. Just never really found a lot of horror, that's all. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. A lot of tinder boxes. They must have assumed I was gonna be in bad spots here. Lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experience taking its toll. Many of my less stable ingredients are stored. Some seem unaffected, many are stained by the fumes, difficult to salvage. Move them to the wine cellar. I am not doing too well, apparently.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
I'm just gonna let that go while I just... Chemistry. Third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given. Cuprite binds them well. This time I'll attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis, and I hope it'll produce even more solution. Experiment was unsuccessful. The solution was highly succinct. It proves impractical to put to use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution. It should be handled with the greatest care. I'd also use the recipe, and I'm losing hope, but I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love would be very good. I find myself doing terrible things for as long as I'm thinking you belong together. Better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint. Where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. What the heck was that all about? Is it just the same thing every time? Right. Let's take that sprint. I didn't see anything else in there, so you can just rush on through. Tears beginning to well in his eyes. You see his first goals remained hidden. In fear she too would be punished. This thing does a great job. Ah, I see. Solvent in the organic tissue. Hold on, what have I got here? Chemistry pot, mix all sorts. I see. Combining 4 powerful acid. That'll be the acid I can use to open that door. That makes sense. Chemical ingredients from laboratory to the wine. Find the key for the wine cellar. I'm hoping they didn't get moved to the laboratory and I don't need to go in there. This seems like a pretty well-lit room. I'm not really gonna trust that it's well-lit. I guess we'll head into the archives, wherever the hell this is. Never again see old Taylor. Another lost soul in London seems appropriate somehow. Oh, another lost soul.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London.
Of course, to take back to London and the British Museum. Yeah, because you can't just fucking leave shit where they are. Is what they're notorious for. It's like if you want to go visit the rest of the world, all you gotta do is go to London. the joke anyway. Some of them are. Okay. Hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Order and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garage. I don't like that sound.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
You were trapped, yet here you are. Luckily, not trapped. Okay. Can't say I like all these inward opening doors and stuff. A lot of bullshit is what this is. A whole lot of bullshit. And I am still not doing too great here. Get out of my way, chair. Move. Trying very carefully not to burn everything. So far, there's only been one real scare that I've had here. Oh, okay. Touch that paper, get the LSD trip.
17th of May, 1839.
Ah, this must be
Pounding
the
the
third.
unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint
Also,
blue
hello.
shimmer.
Yeah.
My weakened body was
this is
heavy
my
to
first
carry,
time ever playing
but I
this
managed
game,
to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh. So it just automatically drags me. No matter what I do. Can I go into the dark? I guess I can go into the dark. But he doesn't seem to like me doing it, so guess we'll not do that. Jeez, now it's gonna take forever to get
It
back
was
in.
waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
I mean, you're in the middle of the darkness. Of course you're gonna be drawn to the light. That's why moths go to light. See, and this is how people get killed. All you gotta do, if you're a killer in somebody's house, you just gotta go ahead and... That's bright as
I
hell.
reached out, closing
You
it
just
in
gotta
my
go ahead and
hands.
light a thing, and somebody will go
The faint
investigate.
glow escaped my
Not even
fingers
make a noise.
and began to spark brightly and spirit me away,
proven.
unlocking alien
That
memories
is so
of
bright!
spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Impossible.
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Another tinder box. Oh, okay.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh, completely written in something I won't be able to understand anyway, so cool. Yes, I hear you, piano. Must find a way into this area. Leads to local history is locked. Evidence laboratory, wine cellar. Oh! It completely crashed. Okay. So I do have to find a completely new way in. Alright. No crawl spaces. See, what I don't understand is why I can't just grab this candle and take it with me. That'd make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Fragile but not breakable by hand.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Too careful. Secret mechanisms in the local history room. We'll like this one. That should have enough for most of that. From here to here, and here to there. Hold on, can I grab one of these bricks? Another region rich with the lore for Altstadt, deep within the East Prussia woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors, Castle Brennenburg, the quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with the scattered lakes, is picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as an exciting entertainment. All of them have their twists on the tale, but there is the same motives that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. Story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. Said that soldiers who abandoned their duty, got lost in the dark woods, were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies wrought by the tainted souls they had left. Have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years, described them as horrid revenants. They move slightly through the woods, shying away from beholders. They're called gatherers. They seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It's the prey which can be heard struggling inside deep burlap sacks, dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark schemes do they follow? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited the Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, and he looked for the remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of the society paid notice, and he's mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate the barrows of the northwestern glade, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years ago. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes me wonder what really happened. Who is this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family in a nearby castle, Altstadt, and like most noble birth, rumors are inherited along with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the 16th. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Russian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular through his presumed lifetime. Family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring had never been fully recovered. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. So there was one book, there's a second book here. There's three. Get out of here. Check all of this before doing anything else, because games like this, I feel like if I grab it, I'm gonna have trouble. Closing of the wine cellar. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough for their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Human vessels, wonderful. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve, whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would make in a sense, solve both of my problems. I thought I saw something come out of that. Alright. Oh, this is where I was before. Okay. I don't like that noise. Is there something out there? I just get very focused in these kind of things. Like, when I am so hyper-focused on that, it's the same way that I felt when... Ow. Okay, so don't touch that stuff. That's the laboratory thing. Wine cellar. Use the key and unlock the door. How do I use this key? Ah, okay, got it.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Room. Okay. That's fine. I'm not worried about a door closing on me. Can't say I'm a big fan of all of that, though. Okay, so think of the map. Storage. If I go to the right, there's a room, and then there's another room, which connects out to this hallway here. There's something over there, but...
This shouldn't be.
That's where the few drops could. Two tinder boxes after all that. Okay. One tinder left. They've got a lot of excess oil. Not very many tinder boxes at the moment. want to take advantage of my oil here. Okay, let's stop and think for a second. Up? Maybe? I feel like combining 4 out. Okay, yeah. Let's see, maybe there's a way to go up. Nope, there's nothing up there. Hold down the left while moving, right stick to push. It's not going anywhere, that's for sure. Let me just light this. Ah, there we go. I'm just dumb. I'm very dumb sometimes. Out of the way, and this should be out of the way, just enough anyway. That does not look friendly. I don't like this at all.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here alive.
I
How
see.
can you say that? Alexander,
Poison
you
wine.
piece of shit! Let us out of here!
That's why he said, feed him the wine, I'll take care of both my problems. My name is Wilhelm House of Garage. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted this invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but I came swiftly and accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. Can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So began the punishment for our sins. The Baron had locked us and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. Feel my insides revolting against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes. I can no longer. Wow, whatever. That definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't poison. Alright, there should be one last room. I think over on this side. I believe it's where it's at. Well, I'm running low on a lot of light supplies. Okay, it doesn't open. Stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. If an enemy is near. Trinket, double click on the icon. Sanity. Make sure to stay in the light and try and make progress. I have one. Got 2 tinderbox now. 3. So I might be able to actually. sit here for a moment. I think that's the last one I need right there. It looks like the other bottles.
Darkness closing in.
Okay, so I've got the 4 things. I think I should be able to mix them. Using the appropriate apparatus. Okay. Powerful acid, yes. Yep, I'm aware. Guess I need to go back to the lab. Having reached bridge server is a matter of time. Some of that stuff. Was prepared in the appropriate apparatus. Okay. But this is the chemistry pot. Isn't this where it's supposed to go? I mean, I gotta go back to the lab to do it. Yeah, if I won't use that until like I'm really hurt. I mean, that does this, but it doesn't. Is that an oil? Okay. Okay, got it. Four different chemicals are needed to continue. first. A lot of manual movement here. And this is that acid stuff, and I believe I can use it on that big door that won't let me through. Luckily, I've already lit a lot of these things first. Oh, okay. That's what the fuck that giant ass noise was. Me not being able to get back up. Phenomenal. Commotion in the city begged for its attention, so the French soldiers have been firing versus silence in a haze of gun smoke. This whole place is just covered in it. I have to get to the refinery at some point, but I'm pretty sure it's this pot of acid that I need to dissolve this thing. Well, I'm almost out of oil, but I do have a lot more tinder boxes, so that's good. Item this way. Okay. So what the hell do I mix with this pot of acid then? No mementos. Wonderful. Guess I'll try going up here. Something? I don't think so. I've been pretty... It's probably something back in the lab that I just missed. Stone's lab looked like a safer measure. It wasn't meant to be moved out. can't just throw it on there either. I don't know what I'm missing right now. Fell his camel's back when swept its dry, crusted lips. Though I don't have to burn through this. There must be something I'm missing here. There has to be. Because otherwise I could just use that pot of acid and it wouldn't be a problem. It is filled with acid. Wonderful. Can't just drink it? Oh, hold on. Okay, let's try it again. I don't think it's gonna do anything. No, it doesn't do anything. I just don't know what to do with this pot of acid. Is it here? Nope. Alright. Spread through the dark to this thing. Maybe I can use it here? Nope. It's gotta have a use out in this main hall. Ooh, I wonder if I can use it to melt the door. Why does that keep happening? Wound is bleeding quite badly. Few cuts on. Oh, so it'll raise me to whatever the next thing is. Okay. Alright, I guess let's try using it on this thing. Nope, can't use it this way. Wonderful. And I can't throw the pot of acid on that thing, so maybe there's something back here. Let's see how much oil. I have almost no oil left. Old archives aren't budging. Yeah, it's got to be something with this big door. It has to be something with this. maybe there's something else I need to mix it with. What am I missing? So, we've been to the wine cellar. I don't remember seeing anything down there that would spray. We've been to the lab, which is where we got all the acids and everything else. I'm wondering if there's something else in the lab that I'm missing. I don't think so. We'll go back in. I feel like it's just going to be a waste of resources and time, but we can stop worrying about this hard sprint here. Don't mind me just doing that thing where I duck my head down. Nothing. I know there's nothing in there because I've looked through all of those. Even on this shelf or these shelves. Or these shelves. Get out of here. What the heck? Those are, but they're heavy as hell. I will say, you know, having not played any of this, these old games, they sure do have a way of really making you work for everything. I wouldn't even say this is that old, but some of these older games definitely make you work for your victory. Check the corner just in case. There's probably nothing in here. Yep. Those. Nothing here that I can see anyway. Also, I'm super bad at at puzzles, which probably makes it even worse because it's probably staring me right in the face, and I have no clue. Into the main hall. There's got to be something I'm missing. Let me go check the winery, I guess. what I remember... Stop for a second. From what I remember, there's the section in the front. I don't remember seeing anything in there. Those back two areas, plus the one I'm in right now, I don't recall seeing anything. This is where I got the last piece that I needed. That area where I saw that zombie-looking thing was in the back, but I don't remember anything in that hallway, but go check it either way. Shit. I saw that thing, I was like, oh god, what the fuck is floating at me? Just some dust. Or that little thing. There's nothing in here. Just goes back this way. I feel like there was a door here. I almost swear there was a door here last time I came through here. This pain in the ass place, which is figuring out how to move rocks around. There's no drops of oil in that bucket. Oh, contains a full refill. Nice. That's perfect. I was not expecting that. Try opening this again. It's gotta be somewhere, whatever the hell apparatus I need to use this acid on that door, I think. I'm assuming I use the acid on the door. I really have no clue if that's where I'm using it. I am just taking a guess that the acid needs to go on the door. Hey, Elder Irish, hello, welcome. Chernenkov, hello, how are you doing? This is my first time playing through Amnesia. It is one of those games that has been on my list of things to play forever. How? Forever now. But I've never done it. So, how's everybody doing? I know I have to do something with this, but I don't know where I use it in. I really do think it's got to be used here. But I just don't know how. It's decent, been forever since I beat it. I'm doing okay. You know, just, attempted to play this. I am really bad. You guys don't understand how bad I am at puzzles. So, like, the answer could probably be staring me in the face, and I will have no clue. And I don't even have any notes to tell me where I'm supposed to go. Huh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Disregard, I am really dumb. I had the right idea, completely in the wrong place. How do I like Amnesia? Spooky? It's gotten me once. It's gotten me once so far. So far, it's not as spooky as I was expecting it to be, but I've also heard that there's a very specific place where, oh geez, where it stops being just you being scared and it starts being actually scary.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Important you keep going straight and don't stray. You know the only thing that I dislike about this thing so far? I'm sitting here nice and quiet in the dark, and then suddenly it's like bright. Also, I think my plant light just went on. I was like, why is it suddenly slightly brighter behind me? But yeah, I figure October is going to be scary, spooky game. Be careful when enemies are near. Crouch, left control. I'm just gonna have to take the sanity loss here. Never fully completed. It's been many years since I played, though. Fun game. I heard the sequel wasn't great. The sequel is like something for pigs, right? Something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the sequel was like a fan-made thing that was adapted. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about it. It's funny, I go into a lot of games completely blind, not knowing shit about a lot of stuff. So many games I am just not aware of.
Someone's coming.
Of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all?
Also, I get super concentrated when I play games like this. So, in all honesty, spooking me is super easy. Because I just get so wrapped up when I'm doing. I have plenty of oil, but not very much tinder, so... Like I said, we'll leave this for when it really hurts.
June 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but
yeah,
ever
it's
so
it's
slightly.
interesting because it falls under
Yesterday,
Lovecraft.
I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly
Which is
melting
interesting
over
because
the course
ice
of
doesn't,
centuries.
or snow doesn't.
Smith eased my mind.
Ice doesn't do that.
But I can't escape the feeling
Ice.
that these
Glass
shards
doesn't do
have
that.
otherworldly properties.
Even though glass is, quote, a liquid just because it's technically made of something that's melted, it will not just slowly melt. Otherwise, a lot of the glass structures we have, or glass windows and stuff we've made over the centuries, would have just completely melted out of existence. Tinderbox. Just rip that door open. Chill under this light for a second. Sanity. Few drops of oil, that should be enough to fill. Yeah. Let me go check around first. Tinderbox. It's good. Don't do that. I'm so concentrated, like the quack. My brain is just like immediately like, open up everything, check everything. I feel so dumb because like I'm not one to get like spooked by a lot of this stuff, but I haven't played horror games in such a long time. I really got excited to play it because I saw two things. First, that they are remaking Dead Space, which is one of my favorite horror games ever. And second, something is clogging the crank and pulley. And second is I found this interesting game called the Callisto Protocol, something like that. and it reminded me of Dead Space. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the Callisto Protocol, but it looks almost 100% like Dead Space. Ow! Cellar archives. I am sure my sanity can handle that. This place is really bright lately. Oh, okay. Oh shit. I don't like that one bit. That makes me so squirmy. I don't like that at all. Is that a timer? Or is it just straight up a mechanism? I guess I'll just have to find out. Callisto Protocol is made by the same people that make Dead Space, and I know, sure. I need to look it up. If it is, I will be so excited, and I will 100% play it, because it looks phenomenal. Let's just put the oil in there. Let's just do it. That is where I wanted to go, but I can't do it now. Goes out. But I feel like it's chasing me. Heavy game. Fantastic. There must be an opening. Okay. I see. That explains it. God, that is horrific. It's made by a new studio, but the same lead guy from Dead Space leading. That's why it looks the same. Okay. That does explain it, and That would be why I'm really interested in doing something with it. Well, hell, that means I am even more excited to play it than I was. Okay, yeah, it's that little, let me see how much oil I have. Enough to do it. Okay. Oh god, there's more than one of them? Ah! I don't like this at all. I don't like this one bit. Okay. Just... No! You cut that the quack out. Okay. It's another heavy gate. Barely conscious. Ugh. Got through all my body parts there. Dead flesh can act as a distraction. Yup. I noticed that. I noticed that. Thank you, game. Huh. I did notice that my headache isn't doing a thing. So let's, so much time to do this. This does not seem to be going open. Hollow Needle. Well, I can't just bust through the door, so I guess that's okay. Simple lock. Quack attacks, yep. That's what it is. I just get so concentrated on what I'm doing, like, the slightest noise blows me up. I did find out, like, so I use this thing called Blurps, and, I did find out, like, I guess I'm partnered with them now, I had no idea. But, yeah, I've got my own personal rep and stuff with them, and they were telling me that I can now link sounds to redeems. So there are certain redeems that I can now link sounds to. I just gotta get the details and figure out how to do it. So things like hydrate and all of that nonsense, I'll now be able to put stuff to. They better not throw one of them damn things at me right now. I don't have... Oh, I guess my health is fine. So much. Here's your tiny rooster noise. You. Okay. I think I'm fine now. All good, I guess. Oh, hey, this is pretty. Oh, here it is. The dreaded water fountain. I hear from here on out, everything is just painful and difficult. Yeah, I hear the water fountain is like where it transitions from just being kind of to actually being scary. Alright, give me half a second. I'm gonna call Bluff, see how she's doing. She might still be at the studio, but I'm gonna take a quick break and use the restroom. I'm gonna take a quick break and also use the restroom while I'm at it, so I'll be right back. It's funny because she literally just messaged me right now. Alright, so I'm gonna play until she gets here, and then I'll use the restroom and all of that stuff afterwards. So, I'll just worry about that then. Put this back up. Alright, cool. Let's just keep going. Save and exit. No. It's all good. A door opened that way, which means that is not the way that I want to go. I like going the wrong way. Alright, what can I pick up in storage? Oh, this is dark as fuck. I don't like this at all. I have to head out. Keep up the great work. Catch you next stream. Alright, Elder Irish, you have a fantastic night, and I will catch you later as well. Thanks for always checking out the channel. I'm sorry I haven't been raiding recently. It's really slipped my mind. It's not that I haven't wanted to. I just completely forget about it. But yeah, have a great night. I don't like this. This is really fucking dark. That was the dumbest fucking, like, drop in my stomach ever. I felt my stomach completely drop. Over just the damn sack touching me. Feels strange and unnatural. I don't have too much oil, so I gotta be careful. I have tinder, but not torches, so kinda gotta be quick about this. What's that? Oh, what is that? Oh, I didn't like that one bit. Oh, I don't know what that was, but that was not fun.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Hello. Yes. Welcome. I'm pretty sure, I feel like you've been here before. No, I know you've been back before. But yeah, I see you got your thing. You'll have to excuse me. I don't have, this thing takes up the full screen, and I don't have anything else, and I don't want to ruin all the dark stuff here by, like, having up a computer screen. So, how have you been? Welcome, and this is my first time ever playing through this game, so, yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So if it seems like everything is scary and I don't know what's going on, it's because everything is scary and I don't know what's going on. Rubble cave in, find a way to get through. Machine parts. Yeah. I know I'd seen you before and I just couldn't remember who it was. Yeah. Instruments. Equipment. I don't have much oil.
What is this place?
Hollow needle. I can do drill part. Can't assemble it. Need to find all the parts first. Drill part. Drill part. Guess there's 3. We gotta conserve oil because I don't have much. Alright, catch you when you get back. Yeah, I'll be playing this until Luv gets home. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying this, despite the fact that it's creeping the shit out of me. And, I'm not very good at puzzles, so I'm really suffering. I don't really know what I need to do with this, but... A small carpenter's drill. Okay, it does something. I don't exactly know what. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here yet. So I went that way to get my stuff there. This is where I originally came from in the beginning. So I got the 3 things, I think. Alright, so we should be able to just head on back now. I don't know what the hell I needed to go to storage for, but I did. So, good and dandy doodle. Move it along. That's where I came from? No, I didn't come from here.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Well, that chair was moving, so...
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Broken lock. Find another way to open the closet in the guest room. Nope.
It's cold. It's so cold.
Some oil, that's good. Definitely need that. Man, on hardcore, that's crazy. If your sanity goes all the way down, you just die. And you have to use tinder boxes to save. Man, I can only imagine you gotta really know this game well in order to be able to play it that way.
Third of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
That is a really good point. Crowbar! Oh, wonderful. That means I'll be able to pry open some of these places that have been closed. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to go back to some of those older places. Can I just crowbar my way out? Alright, let me try this.
The key. Please, let it be here.
How did my crowbar break? What the hell? What the hell is this crowbar made out of? Wood?
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Okay, and I don't have to deal with Big Zombo because I already hid from Big Zombo. Great. Amnesia. Nope. I am at the water fountain, which I hear is where everything starts getting real shit. Yes. Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm in Dark Descent. No, I didn't know that at all. Alright, well this is where we're going to go ahead and end it for today. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I was really enjoying this quite a bit. I wasn't sure what to expect, but yeah, I was definitely enjoying it. Anyway, hopefully you guys will tune in. I may go ahead and switch back over to YouTube for a lot of this stuff, because it is off challenge. And I feel like YouTube would be more interested in this, but I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you guys have a great night. I will catch you all again tomorrow. And remember, stay spooky. Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Ooh.
Wow.